What's going on, everyone? And on TCG here, and we just got our final allocation and the invoice for Prismatic Evolution across most of our distributors. So I want to walk through what we're seeing and what you guys should expect from your LGS. Do you get canceled? Do you not get canceled? And kind of how to think about the set. So first things first, if anybody has a pre-order, it's at risk. Especially if it's an early pre-order at MSRP, below MSRP, it's absolutely at risk. So the way distribution works is they have multiple tiers of accounts. So if you're going to your local LGS, chances are they're in the lowest tier of account, and then you have your spend and your allocation within those tiers. So in the lowest tier of account, and I'm only going to speak about this one because this is what most people are buying from, unless they're buying from big box stores or one of the big online sellers, which is a little bit of a different animal. You're going to be limited. So across distribution, I'm just going to kind of throw out averages, and this is really GTS, PhD, Southern. Alliance hasn't done their allocation yet to my knowledge. They're generally a week or two before, but a lot of these are ready to ship end of next week or the beginning of the following week. So the product is in hand and it's there. So 3 to 4 cases of ETBs, so 30 to 40 ETBs. Is at the maximum end of spend for each store. So that's probably somebody who's spending $50,000 to $100,000 with the distributor in the last 6 months to a year. Just so you guys have some idea of what that looks like. If stores go through distribution and one distributor and they're spending $250,000 to $500,000 a year, they may get bumped up. They may not. It kind of depends on how long and their situation and relationship. The sticker collections, 2 cases. So that's 25 of the individual guys. So these guys right here, the $31 ones. So 2 cases. So each case is 12, and it has 4 of each of the 3 items or the 3 different promos. So binder collections. Binder collections, we can expect about 2 cases each. So each case has 6, so that's 12, and each binder collection has 5 packs and the binder. And then the poster collection, 1 case of these, and there's six of these in a case as well. So if you do the math, it's about $2,000 of product from a distributor if you're in the top tier as a small LGS. So for those of you who placed an order for a case, 2 cases with your LGS, you're going to get a big chunk of it canceled because they only have so much product to go around. Now, if the LGS is smart, they would have placed orders with some of the bigger places as needed, overpaid, and if they may be okay paying $80 for an ETB and selling them to you for MSRP and eating that loss. So there's always a chance of that happening. But if you order more than a handful, you're going to get cut. It's going to happen because there's just not enough to go around. If your LGS has 4 distributors or the 4 main ones, there's a chance they're walking away with 140, 120 to 160, call it, ETB. So I'd say 150. So 15 cases, which it's a decent number. But I mean, ultimately, it's not even $10,000 of product at distribution. So this is so pathetically low that when people bitch and moan about getting canceled, look, the stores could be scummy, but the stores aren't getting any of this. The stores could cancel every single order and restock it and sell it at the market. Where are they going to make an extra $2,000, an extra $3,000? There's just not enough volume for it to matter. Now, are there some more items that come to market the week before release? Maybe, but probably not enough to matter. But that brings me to my next point. This is spread so far and wide. We're in the situation that we're in, quite honestly, because there's not enough product. So on the rip and ship side, there's going to be insane demand. We see items here, the sticker collections, 31 and change for 3 packs. So just call it $11 a pack. if any rip and shipper is selling these for $11 a pack, they're idiots. These packs are going to sell for $15 a pack to start. And within a week, they're going to be up to $20 a pack because, quite honestly, there's just not going to be enough out there. Because people are going to rip it, they're going to want to own it, and there's not enough to go around. Quite honestly, I think the Umbreon, the SIR, is going to open as a $600 or $700 card. I think the Master Ball version, which I believe is confirmed now, is probably going to be a $600 or $700 card, if not more. I'd be shocked if they're not selling $3 to $4 grand in the first iteration, the first couple iterations of PSA 10s, and the set's going to go batshit crazy, and it's going to continue to go batshit crazy. And what we've seen in the past with 151 on release, Crown Zenith on release, where it's released high and then it's come back down, that's not going to happen here because the demand is exponentially more than what it was back there. So this has nowhere to go but up. And if you guys recall, with with Surging Sparks when it came out, everybody expected it opened somewhere around 115, 120. Everybody expected to go back to 100. Well, it didn't. You had $150 to sell, $200 to sell, and just kept selling and selling and moving up. It's going to be that on steroids here. So don't get pissed off at your store because they oversold. Were the stores stupid? Maybe. Were they scummy? Maybe. But nobody could have foreseen this. So if you ordered a lot from a small store, you're going to get canceled. It's not their fault. Quite honestly, if you didn't hedge your bets, buying with some bigger stores, shame on you. It's your fault. But anyway, expect it to happen. The hits in this set are going to be astronomical. They're going to be priced through the roof. And strap in, it's going to be a wild ride.